You are watching János Presents, hosted by János the Talking Gorilla.
Hello everyone, welcome to János Presents. I am your host, János the Talking Gorilla. Our feature presentation for this episode is The Ghoul from 1933, directed by T. Hayes Hunter and starring Boris Karloff, and featuring Ernest Thesiger and Cedric Hardwicke. The Ghoul appears influenced by the Egyptian mythology of the previous year's The Mummy. For many decades, The Ghoul from 1933 was considered lost until a print in poor quality, missing footage, and subtitled in the Czech language was discovered in 1969 by author and film critic William K. Everson in what was then known as Czechoslovakia. This film was thought to be the only copy of the film until the 1980s, when an original negative of superior quality was discovered in a vault at Shepperton Studios in England. Thomas Hayes Hunter was an American film director and producer. The vast majority of his works are silent pictures. In 1927, at the dawn of the sound era, he moved to Great Britain. The Ghoul is his most well-known work. The part of Professor Henry Morland was played by Boris Karloff. Karloff is widely considered one of the greatest horror movie actors of all time. He's best known for playing the monster in the 1931 Frankenstein and two of its sequels, Bride of Frankenstein and Son of Frankenstein. He played the titular role in the 1932 Mummy and the role of Morgan in the 1930s classic The Old Dark House. In the 1940s, Karloff appeared in three Val Lewton-produced films for RKO, The Body Snatcher, Isle of the Dead, and Bedlam. In 1963, Karloff starred in Mario Bava's Black Sabbath, an anthology film from which Ozzy Osbourne's band obtained their name. During the early 1960s, he hosted a TV anthology series, Thriller, which was quite similar to Alfred Hitchcock Presents. In 1966, Karloff provided his voice to the animated holiday special, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He was both the narrator and the voice of the Grinch. The part of Broughton, the professor's lawyer, was played by Sir Cedric Hardwicke. He is called Sir Cedric Hardwicke because he was knighted by King George V in 1934. Some of the best-known films in which he appeared include 1939's The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Alfred Hitchcock's Suspicion, Alfred Hitchcock's Rope, The Ghost of Frankenstein, and 1953's War of the Worlds. During the early 1960s, he appeared in two episodes of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, one episode of The Twilight Zone, and one episode of The Outer Limits. Ernest Thesiger played the part of Lang, Professor Morland's servant. Thesiger was an English stage and film actor and is best known for playing Horace Pym in 1932's The Old Dark House and Dr. Pretorius in The Bride of Frankenstein. I can see here a strong resemblance to John Tenniel's illustrations of the Mad Hatter in Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Thesiger actually played the Mad Doctor character in a 1911 play entitled Alice in Ganderland, which advocated for women's right to vote. Thank you so much for watching János Presents. Be sure to like and subscribe. You've got good taste.